the stock out of which you can absolutely give and finance those supplies. Now, some of the regional development plans are about to set up new credit facilities to countries' ministries of education. We push them hard, in my opinion, not adequately enough. But this is something IT industries could, and in my opinion, should join and should really come in. I see another way in collaborative innovation, especially in the energy sector, but also in simple products. We do not need, I would say, in certain stages of the development process, already the full set of BlackBerries, but very simple phones, low-cost phones with simple services, as you can also find it here in your country. They are adequate, and there is a big market in India, but there is also a big market in many other countries. And I'm always wondering, I never ran into a situation where somebody is asking, I need a credit for a phone. So there is money out there. Even the poor people, they can sometimes spare some money. That is why we, by the way, changed our development approach 12 years ago into a kind of an investor's approach. We never finance programs or projects when local resources are not also mobilized. This is also to protect my own staff, that they don't do things other people do not want, or that we do not impose a solution which is good for us, but maybe not so good for others. But it helps tremendously a lot to create ownership. And here again, there is a link to the private-public partnership. It is about creating ownership for all partners involved. So the Mission 207 in India, or now the Grameen initiative on setting up those knowledge centers, is a wonderful opportunity for PPPs. It's now repeated, partly in Pakistan, in Bangladesh, and a number of other countries are thinking about going the same way. So India is really the path finder and the pace setter, and for that I can only congratulate all those who participate. I was asked by the former president at a given time to help to mobilize the international support group. It was not so much about money, but Professor Swaminathan just a few days ago told me it was instrumental to have that support group to leverage on the national government to also embark on it and to go for it. So a further very important field, and we partly heard it also during this NASCOM summit, is invest in information infrastructure. And e-government is, with all the facilities, enormously important. I would even go a step forward and say ICT for transparency and accountability. In many developing countries or in many cultures, there is not a synonymous or no translation of the word or the meaning of accountability. But I could give you 3 examples. I was myself involved to help a country's president to deal with his parliament, who every now and then changed the national state budget. How to do it, and once it was transparent, accessible for the public, those things stopped. The identity card issue, we heard in many countries, the whole land registration, the tax collection system and so on do change. This is definitely extremely important. I come to the conclusion, and I can only tell you, please try to bring all your resources together, because we need that to manage for results. We need that for getting better value out of money, and we need that also to create incentives for new entrepreneurs. Thank you for your patience.